Welcome back to another video. Today we're on the north coast of Yorkshire. I'm going to try and explore an old tunnel, Ravenscar tunnel, part of the old Whitby to Scarborough line. Let's see what we can find. We're on the cinder track now. I'm just going to go and have a look, see if we can find an Allen mine a little bit lower than the tunnel, and then I'm going to try and get in the tunnel after. Skew hatch on it if we give it strength. See it's staying in it soot. Oh, it's like spoiled, isn't it? There's a bridge here. Stone construction. Yeah, some old railway sleepers here, isn't there? Yeah. Old rail sleepers. Ravenscar Brickworks was set up in 1900 to provide bricks for the nearby Ravenscar development that never materialised. It's located inside an old alum quarry. The Ravenscar Brickworks. The remains of the single large Hoffman kiln are still to be found on site. Although heavily overgrown, the outer doors can still be identified. Yeah, this were old brickworks, weren't it? The Hoffman kiln is a series of batch process kilns. Hoffman kilns are the most common kiln used in production of bricks and some other ceramic products. Some old bricks there. Alright, okay. Yeah, I know what that is. Looks like some kind of drain, doesn't it? Right, I'll come and have a look now. Some kind of writing on it. I can't see Buckley. Something. I'm not sure what this is. We think it could have been a chimney.
Oh,
Only do it brick kilns.
Oh, that's what I mean, yeah. Oh, what a big cotton thing here.
Looks like a piece of steel.
Because our word Eric's got a nut or something on it.
Steel work, isn't it, or something?
all the way along down there. Do you think they were kilns then?
I think they were probably brick kilns, maybe.
Yeah, as you can see inside that one. I don't think it's super slippery. Come on. They're all the way along, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't know what they are.
Yeah.
They look like brick kilns because they're all the same. They're all evenly spaced as well, aren't they? And the rucksack.
Lisa's got one. Oh, there's a body. What do you mean there's a body? Oh. Right, she's got SOS on here. Wow, I must say, I've got Annalise, you got the wrong one. Oh, what the...
You've got one job to do, and that's turn the torch on.
I'm doing it. Right, there
You're given one job to do, turn the torch on, and you can't even do that. What are you doing?
He's going past it. Right. It's got to be like an oven type.
Yeah, I've got a better torch in my bag. Let me see if I can get it out. Down with a better torch. So you can see inside, I bet it's a kiln that. Where they must have fired them maybe. I didn't know this were here. So I don't really know much about it.
You'll have to have a look on that map.
Online.
Right. You see any more of us around here.
Despite the failure of Ravenscar, the Brickworks was next to the railway and found work supplying bricks to Scarborough until the late 1930s. The chimneys on site remained in place until demolition in the 1960s. Always nice to find that. That looks like it's had something on it, doesn't it? I wonder if it's been like an engine bed or something. Oh yeah, you just don't make it out under the tree, can't you? Something down there.
And then you've got lots of bricks.
Loads of bricks, yeah. Let's have a look at a map, shall we? We'll have to have a look at a map. There's not. I bet this were a building, because there's a brick wall there behind all that moss where you can see it's stone. It's either a retaining wall or edge of a building. And there's no names on any of the bricks. Quite a few bricks on the floor here, isn't there? Another bridge. And a set of brick underneath. Makes you wonder whether that Brickworks that we've just had a look round actually made these bricks. A little bit of staining. It won't be soot because train ran across top. It's skew arch. Slightly. Track bed comes from the old tunnel to Ravenscar. You can see the old tunnel portal. There's some bracketry up there. You can feel the draft coming through it. See it's staining on the roof. Let's go in here. The Ravenscar tunnel is 279 yards long. It was north of the station, which curved sharply away to the west. It proved problematic for the train crews due to the constant mist getting onto the rails, which would cause the trains to stall inside the tunnel. Now in Ravenscar tunnel. There's a refuge. Brickworks. Another refuge. No idea what that is, but it just looks like some kind of core, concrete core. Looks like there's been some kind of repair up there, hasn't there? Recess. They're quite a good nick, aren't they? Really? Sandstone. It makes you wonder whether them bricks have been made at that brick factory, Brickworks, that we've just been to. Something metal and steel work of something, stone. Towards the end of it now, you can just about see, if I stand here, it's pitch black. You can just about be at the end of the tunnel portal now. If I turn round and look back that way, all you can see is mist. And this is the other side of it all now. So this then would have taken you into the station. The other portal now. This portal's brought us out on the Ravenscar station side. Right, so we're going to go and walk back through it. I'm going to make my way back now through the tunnel and I'll meet you back at the station. Not sure whether that's the base of the old booking office at the station. Returning over. The station's located 10 miles north of Scarborough Central and 11 miles south of Whitby West Cliff. Is it like the old station steps? It opened on the 16th of July 1885 and was originally named Peak, as it was situated at the highest point on the line at 631 feet above sea level. One platform still in situ. It was renamed Ravenscar on the 1st of October 1897. One platform's not. When Victorian developers planned the New Yorkshire resort, they fixed upon Ravenscar with its coastal train line, bracing air and sweeping views. The planned town never materialised, and just before the First World War the company went bankrupt and the scheme was abandoned. Hence the tag, the town that never was. And the railway line finally closed in the 1960s. There are two platforms here. Obviously one's still here. I'm not sure what that other concrete piece was that we saw before. The line would carry on to Scarborough through that gate. So I'm now stood on what could be the track bed, looking back towards Ravenscar tunnel. Hope you've enjoyed our little adventure. Please consider liking, subscribing and hitting that notification bell for future videos. And if anyone needs someone to hold a torch, Annalise is available. Till next time, see ya.